major road race is making its way through downtown Honolulu and Waikiki, and it kicked off just minutes ago. And that's where we find KITV4's Brandy Higa standing by live with the latest. Good morning, Brandy.
Hey Ashley, that's right. We are live here near the Duke statue in Waikiki. This is the start line for this year's Hapalua, Honolulu's half marathon. That gun just went off a few minutes ago. Runners are making their way west down Kalakaua Avenue. Now that's the opposite way that traffic usually goes. They're heading towards Ala Moana Boulevard. They will then loop around downtown Honolulu, head east on South King Street, down Punch Bowl, back onto Ala Moana, through Waikiki again, around Diamond Head to end all at Kapi'olani Park. Woo! 13.1 miles. Now keep in mind, this race does not have a time limit, so you can expect those road closures to be up until a good deal of those runners have already made their way through the route. And I'm saying a good deal of runners, some 4,700 registered for today's race. They come from all over the place. We've got a 36% increase over last year, and the runners from Japan alone up 8 times over last year. And joining me now is the man who can put a lot of credit into this for. This is Frederick, all the way from London. He is the social media guy for this event. Truly a sign of our times where events like this need a social media guy. Frederick, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Very kind to have me.
Now, how difficult is it to convince people to come here, pay to participate in an event that lasts only a few hours?
Well, you've got a pretty good backdrop here. I'm looking out over the ocean. It's a gorgeous day. It's a bit windy, but it's Hawaii. And Hawaii is known for being a great sporting state. And there are so many sporting events going on here, and it's not easy to get people to fly halfway around the world to come here for a race, but we put on a great event here as well, and that helps.
Can't disagree with that. Now, the social media arms of this event, you folks are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and there's an app for that. Tell me about that.
There is an app. We're on every platform pretty much, and so we actually only just started up our Instagram account the other day. We've been piggybacking off the Honolulu Marathon Instagram account, but we have our Twitter account and our Facebook account, and we're growing in the number of people who are participating on all platforms, particularly Facebook. That is the biggest one we're at, and we want everyone to hashtag Hapalua when posting pictures and comments about their race, as people are doing on the course. They're tweeting from the course, taking pictures of themselves, lots of selfies going on, which is great. That makes it fun as well, which has changed running, it's changed sporting events over the last couple of years.
Definitely. Thanks, Frederick. Thanks so much for joining us. And we really appreciate everything you do, not just making Hawaii a hotspot for tourism, but for sports tourism as well. Yeah. Thanks again. And don't forget, you're uploading your pictures to Instagram, Facebook. We want to see them too. Upload them to our website, KITV.com. You might just see them on air. And actually, coming up in the next hour, there are some superstars here in Hawaii making their way through this race course right now. I'll tell you who they are coming up. I'm Brandy Higa, live in Waikiki. Back to you.
Great. Thanks, Brandy. Can't wait to see all the fun faces coming out for that run today. All right, well, coming up.